Today. What we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be basically reviewing an item, and in this case, the item is going to be my football helmet right here. Football helmet, very nice football helmet. It's Riddell Speed Flex. Well, it's Riddell Speed, Rebel Speed to be exact. This is definitely one of the newer models that Riddell has came up with. And if you're not sure what Riddell is, it is basically a sport company, a football company. It basically makes a lot of football products like shoulder pads, helmets. They even have chin straps and gloves, and I'm sure they have a whole bunch of more things. Uh, Give you a straight rundown. This helmet was released in about 2016. The earlier models was released in 2015. This would be one of the newer Riddell Speeds, the Rebel Speeds. This helmet is customized. Usually the Riddell Speeds come in a matte gray color. This one is in all black except for the back right here, as you can see, and obviously the inside padding, which is gray. This helmet was specifically made to lower concussions. And if you're not sure what a concussion is a very bad brain injury, which can mess up your brain a lot. And I'm not going to get too much into that, but it's a bad injury. The padding inside, as you can see, the padding right here, like this padding right here, the white padding inside there. This padding is made, it's very squishy. So let's say you go on a head-to-head collision, that padding is to make sure your head has, I wouldn't say resistance, but like has comfort in that hit, because not any head-to-head collision is a good one. Head-to-head collisions are very hard hits, and they're trying to get rid of them in football. And one step to helping people not get concussions and helping people be safer in the game of football is to make this better technology and putting them in the equipment that we use in football. So that's one thing that makes this helmet a very good helmet. The other thing is this helmet is screwed on. A lot of helmets, they have like straps and pins and stuff. This helmet, as you can see, like right here, it has screws in it. It has better screws in it. They give you a kit when you first get the helmet, so you could pump the like up here, like you see these pumps right here. You could see it comes with a kit, so the pump, you could pump the helmet to what like your head size is, like how you want it to be comfortable when you're in game, because there's nothing worse than playing a football game with equipment that doesn't fit you or that's uncomfortable, because you're focusing on that when you should be focusing on the game and beating the other team. You shouldn't have to focus on your equipment and why it's not fitting correctly and why it's bothering you. That's just going to mess up your game, and that can mess up a lot of things. It can get you hurt also. Another thing that I really like about this custom helmet right here is the face mask. This face mask would typically be used by the bigger people, I would say linebackers, offensive line, defensive line. It's better for me and for more of bigger people because the face mask. As you can see, this face mask is a pretty big one. It gives you a little eyesight, and it's just a bigger, wider face mask. One reason why I really like this face mask is because this face mask, it covers you from hand to face hits. Because when you're on the line like I am, there's going to be a lot of hand action. You need to swipe off people, or you need to block people if you're an offensive lineman. And a lot of people get carried away with that, and they don't know good technique, and they hit your face, and that it hurts. It hurts really bad if like somebody pokes you in the eye. I use a visor. I don't have one on this helmet, but a visor is basically like a shield to protect your eyes, and they have different kinds of visors. This face mask is just a very good face mask for offensive line and defensive line. I really recommend it. I used this one when I played last year at Flanagan. I do not have I like this helmet a lot. I wish I could use this helmet for me playing at North Broward. I'll talk to my coach and I'll see if I can get it painted, whatever. So yeah, I really like this helmet. It's a very good helmet. I recommend it. I would probably give this out of 10 stars, we'll say. I'll probably give it an 8, solid 8 out of 10, maybe 9 out of 10 stars. The only thing that I really don't like about it is that there's not enough padding at the top. Because at the top, I don't know if you can see, at the top there's a lot of spaces right here. Spaces like inside, I hope you can see that. There's a lot of spaces, and sometimes when it's not hooked on right and you hit your head like a certain way, you can feel that part of the helmet, the plastic or whatever, this helmet is, whatever this material is. Another thing that I really do like about it is how I already explained how the pump up system. That's just like that whole like thing, like pumping up the helmet to how it fits your head and how you're comfortable. That's a really big help because a lot of teams they give you helmets, and they give you certain helmets, in your head size. They have helmets from prior years. If you buy this helmet, you can pump it up to your correct head size. You don't have to worry about somebody else's sweat and stuff and somebody else's size that's already in their helmet. You can just pump it up to the right size you want. And if you pump it up too like much by accident, you can always literally just take off the pads and then just literally restart the whole pump, which I think is pretty awesome. But yeah, inside right here, it says on the inside, it says when it was made, and it says the gratification stuff. Like back here, it says the size right here. It says it's a large. I have a big head. And it says the certificate right here. The certificate right here. What that certificate means, it's basically you have to get helmets checked every couple of years to make sure they pass like the safety test, because a big thing now, like I said, is concussions, and they're just cracking down on every equipment used in the game of football, in any game actually, in any sport. They're cracking down to make sure that the injuries like these are less, and that Rydell's doing a great job, because the refs, what they do in the game, they check your helmet, they check like all the stuff you're wearing. They'll make sure that your stuff is up to date, and your coaches should be doing that too. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say about this helmet. It's very nice. On the inside, a lot of padding, a lot of good padding. It tells you inside, I don't know if you can see that. It tells you inside where it was made, where you can get it refurbished and stuff. Yeah, this helmet's a very nice helmet. I definitely would recommend it. It's just a great helmet. It really is. If you're playing football and you want a comfortable helmet that will protect you and that you will, do good, and you don't have to worry about all these problems and stuff, I definitely recommend this helmet. It's a very nice helmet. You can get it all different colors. It really changed. Like, you can go on the website and customize your helmet, which I think is awesome. That's what I did with this helmet. You can customize it to whatever team colors you are. You can put logos on it. But yeah, I really recommend this helmet if anybody is looking to buy this helmet. So yeah, thank you for watching.